How awesome. It worked great. Look at all that. It caught a ton. Now my bike is totally clean and I get to go for a nice ride without having all that dirt and dust all over my bike at the very beginning. Totally clean. Because believe it or not, we've already made it. This is so fun. Well, there's a fence on my right, so I gotta find a spot now to cross the fence. Okay, we're gonna stash the e-bike here behind the bushes. So we gotta cross under this fence, hike all the way up to the top up there. The red man. The stories of the giants, the Siteka, and even the legends of the ant people. There's legends and stories of ant people that the Native Americans talk about that came down from the sky on silver feathers.
There is a connection between the paranormal, UFOs, and the myths of ancient history. The clues are scattered across the landscape from a forbidden past. Maybe even in your own backyard. There is a connection between the true nature of our reality, consciousness, and the unexplained. I'm Carl the Crusher. Let's explore the unknown.
Just wanted to come over here and look on the ground and kind of back up in this crack a little bit. I know I've hiked all around up there before and looked. Haven't found anything else, but a lot of the time when I come up here, I like to look around and see if I see anything new that I didn't notice, because a lot of times when I come back to these spots, there's stuff that I miss every time. And it's kind of cool. I remember to get the GoPros ready and rig them up so it's a little bit more first person mode. You get to see what it's like. I'm super stoked to get the 360 camera. Here's some red right here, see? I've never really noticed this. And there's a little mark right here. Nothing else really significant. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool. I sat up here for quite a while, just meditating and hanging out with this guy. What a special place. There's like little dots right next to his fingers and stuff too, I notice. His headdress is so unique. Just like a big triangle. It's interesting. I don't know. Okay. Now we're gonna hike back out. I'm gonna try and let you guys see what it's like for me looking down here to climb my way out of here. we go. And there's nothing even up here either, but boy, you can sure feel it when you get close. You would think that there'd be a whole bunch up here, and there's just not. They just pick very specific spots. It makes me wonder if that one is facing that way to look down where that whole map is. It's like a whole chart down there. Let's see if we can get over there and take a look at it before we call it a day. We still got a lot of daytime left, and so far the batteries are doing fine, holding up. But yeah, it'll be fun when I get the 360 camera, because then I don't have to worry about which way the camera's pointed. Like right now, I'm like, can you guys even see anything that I'm doing? Or can you even tell how steep it is right now? It's like going down a ladder, right? Yeah, with the 360 camera, it just films everything all the way around. And then I can come back later and decide which way that I want to point the camera in the editing. It's funny, when I've been trying to get in shape and exercising, the only problem that I've been having is with my left leg, with my calf muscle here. I have a big cramp that keeps pulling up in the bottom of my back of my leg, and it always happens when I'm going downhill. It's not when I'm going uphill. It's like when I step down like that, then all of a sudden my calf muscle will pull out really bad. But today I feel great. I haven't had any problems. I've been taking care of it, and I feel really good. I'm literally following my own footsteps all the way back down the same way that I came up. Pretty much exactly the same way I came up. Well, I got caught in the sun. It's now 11 o'clock and I'm sweating like crazy. The sun is straight overhead, but I brought a change, and I have a solar reflective shirt that even has a hood that I can pull over my head. So I just find a spot, get in the shade. I have a change of clothes, and this will keep me out of the sun a lot cooler, right? Yeah, I was whole back of my shirt is soaked with sweat. But yeah, so far everything is going good today. Having a lot of success. Finishing off the last of my Gatorade right now, and then we're going to cross the valley, get back to the e-bike, and go up and see if we can see some of those petroglyphs around the bottom of the valley down there. That'll be cool. This is where we're at right now, parked in the shade. We're just gonna follow this little path down. Looks like a good way down. What a beautiful spot. We're gonna have to come back up this canyon, you guys. Next time we come back up, we'll see. Maybe we'll just hike up the traditional way and come back up all the petroglyphs and see how many that we can spot. Now that I'm feeling in a lot better shape, it'll be a lot easier for me to get up to where those are, because some of them I probably skipped because I just wasn't physically capable over the last couple of years. But now, not a problem. I can just climb right up to all of them. I feel like I'm in great shape, and we're gonna have all the new camera equipment, and got the GoPros going, so we're having a fun time. Hey, look, someone wearing the same shoes as me came through here. Just kidding, that's me. We're on the trail. We're gonna make it. Look at this. I might be mistaken here. That is heavy. I think this is a meteorite. I don't have a magnet. This so heavy. This feels like a meteorite. It is just laying right here on the ground. Look at that pretty rock too. It's like a big chunk of white quartz right there. Look at that. This feels so heavy. Look how shiny that is. See? I think that's a meteorite. I want to test this with a magnet. See if it's magnetic or not. That thing feels like a meteorite. I mean, there is other rocks around that look similar. Is this part of it? Oh crap, that's heavy too. But that doesn't look like a meteorite. Could be the same stuff here, right? Sort of looks like it. Maybe not. Oh, it sure feels like it. I've been following this little runoff, this little washout the whole way. And the whole way down, there's just been a lot of this. Just tons of tool making, indigenous artifacts, just all over the valley floor out here. Really amazing. And I've just been following this down like this, where the runoff is, and then where it washes stuff up on the sides after the rain. It leaves all kinds of little artifacts and stuff. But really, I'm also trying to cut over because I know that big dead tree up there was my marker for crossing the creek and where I crossed over. So I'm trying to head back that way too. I can't hardly get there though, because look, see? This is all flaking from indigenous people, probably thousands of years ago here, making spearheads and arrowheads for arrows and atlatls. Just all over the ground out here. Beneath the red man's right up there. And the other petroglyphs are up there. The e-bike is right, like over there behind one of those bushes, like right there somewhere. We'll find it. But yeah, I haven't really taken the time to explore down in here, but there could be whole spearheads and tools and artifacts just laying in the valley that people don't really come out here and walk around and look for. But I'm seeing it all over the place. There's the bike. We found a little bit of a different way back, but it's not like it was hard to find. Here's a good spot. We're just gonna cross under. All right, back on the road. How cool. I'm so glad I put this reflective shirt on. It's keeping all that baking sun off of me. I actually feel nice and cool, even though it's probably getting up over 90 now. Here's the bike. Here's all my water. All right. This is probably hard to believe. I don't know if you can see that, but it says the battery on this e-bike is still at 99%. So we rode all the way out here and we barely used 1% of the battery life on this e-bike. That's so crazy. The amount of range and how much ground you can cover and what you can actually do when you just kind of upgrade some of your equipment just a little bit is amazing. So it's awesome to be able to ride this out here and have it be completely clean, full of battery, ready to go. So let's go out here and check out these other petroglyphs a little bit further up the trail. They're not that far. We actually have to go up to the left, and I don't even know if the trail goes up there. We might have to go on foot if we're going to get the rest of the way, because we've already overshot where they are. Let's just see where this little motorcycle trail takes us. Yeah, see, we need to be clear up on top of there, the other way. There's not really a trail to get up there on the e-bike. So let's just run up this wash, take a look real quick. We made it. And look at this. As soon as I got up here, this is where everybody drives their UTVs and stuff through. And I look down and I see tool making and tool making. Look at this big flake right here. This is all tool making. This is pottery. Hey, oh, that's pottery right there. Let's see. Wow. All over the ground here is actual tool making signs everywhere. And it does look like potsherds and flaking. Look at all this. This is like a total indigenous dwelling site. There's pottery and artifacts all over the ground. All over the ground. This is all flaking. See? Wow. I mean, there could be whole spearheads and arrowheads just laying right here in the dirt. Crazy. Look at all that. And then you come up here to the base. Yeah, this is all flaking everywhere on the ground. All this colorful rocks is all indigenous people making tools right here. Holy smokes. And then look, these little boulders are all like little cubby holes and shelters. And we come around the backside and there's really, really old petroglyph carvings. And again, tons and tons of tool making all over the ground. See? Look, this one's even notched out like it has a hole drilled in it. See? Crazy. Petroglyphs. Petroglyphs and artifacts all around these boulders up here. What a cool day. I know that these ones over here definitely have more. See, these are very, very old. Very old petroglyphs. And they all point because up on one of these panels up here is like a whole crazy glyph that looks like almost like computer code. Here's more on the backside here. See the lines? It's really hard to see in the light right now. It's almost straight. It's like 11:30 going on noon, 12 o'clock noon. It's starting to get hot. If I stay out here too long, I'm gonna end up pounding through my Gatorade. I think I've drank about half of my water, so we're doing good. Yeah, see there's carvings even all on the backside there. Amazing. Okay guys, I'm so excited. I didn't bring my selfie stick or my drone. I just fit what I could in the backpack and went for it. See, look. See this? And then look at that. There's people driving over top of it. It's like a whole dwelling site with busted up pieces of tools where they sat here like a village and made arrowheads to go hunt up the canyon. There's so much all over the ground. It's crazy. But yeah, there's the red man, and these boulders are all covered. Come up and look at this whole big glyph. How cool that is. Wow. Look at that symbol. It's almost like a big Zuni symbol or sun symbol. And look at how the whole boulder is carved like it has this whole line going around, see? Look at that. This line coming around. Carved all the way around the base. See? The whole thing. I've never noticed this before. See? Wow, that's definitely packed out too. They did that on purpose. Oh, wow. It keeps going. Look. What the heck? There's a line around the whole thing. Wow, that's old too. And look at all this. There's a big spiral right here. And here. And all these other lines. Look at all this tool making. Crazy. Wow. How cool. What a special day. Right? It's really fun bringing you all up here, trying out new products and things, seeing what we like. What a cool day for being so hot. Okay, we did it. Now we just ride the trail back out. It's really hot now. It's the middle of the day, noon. We made it all the way to the end of the trail, made it to the red mat, went and hiked around those boulders. I never noticed that whole stripe going all the way around that whole thing, and I just realized that I have to put it on too. That's okay. It's freaking hot right now. It's pushing up around 100 degrees, I think. So I'm gonna finish off this Gatorade, and we're gonna ride our way back to the truck.
way back to the car wash, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I really like the Zeal Pro. It made the bike way clean. Look at all the dirt on this. So I brought it to the car wash. I'm gonna spray it off here. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put the link down in the description box below. I'm gonna add it to my link tree so you guys can go find this product, the Zeal Pro. And I hope you go and get one of them for yourself and use the code CRUSHER to get 10% off of any of the bike covers that you can see in the store. So go check out Zeal Pro, look in the description box for the link, and make sure to use the code CRUSHER to get 10% off on your Zeal Pro. And if you go buy a couple, it might make me have a permanent position or like a sales position with this company because I really like them. It's a family-owned business and I want to keep working with them and do more. Every year there's different companies that send me free e-bikes, and I love to film these kinds of videos, and so I would love to have your guys' support on this. So please check out the links and go follow Zeal Pro on Instagram and everywhere else.